Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, where we explore the fascinating world of philosophy and its greatest thinkers. Today, we dive into the life and ideas of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. If you're hungry for knowledge and want to join a community passionate about learning, hit that subscribe button for free educational content right at your fingertips. Socrates was born around 469 BCE in Athens and is widely recognized as one of the most influential philosophers in history. What makes Socrates so significant is not just the ideas he shared, but the methods he used to challenge the intellectual status quo. Before Socrates, philosophers primarily focused on the natural world. They sought to explain phenomena like the cosmos and the earth, but often neglected questions about human existence, ethics, and how we ought to live. Socrates turned this focus on its head by asking critical questions about morality, virtue, and knowledge. He believed that philosophy must directly address human concerns and strive for self-examination. He famously declared that the unexamined life is not worth living. This statement reflects the essence of his philosophical approach, that to live a fulfilling and virtuous life, we must engage in constant questioning of ourselves and our beliefs. Socrates didn't write down his thoughts, which is unusual for someone of his intellect. Instead, our understanding of him comes from the dialogues of his students, mainly Plato and Xenophon. Through them, we see Socratic dialogues, conversations filled with probing questions and careful scrutiny of beliefs. This form of inquiry, known as the Socratic method, is still employed in academia today, especially in law and philosophy, emphasizing the power of questioning over simple doctrinal teaching. It invites participants to explore and clarify their own thoughts, often uncovering contradictions in their reasoning. An example of his approach can be seen in his discussions about justice. Rather than providing a definition or lecture on justice, Socrates would engage those around him in conversations, asking them to define what they believed justice to be. This dialogue would often reveal complexities that led to deeper insights, encouraging participants to arrive at a clearer understanding on their own. Socrates himself claimed that he was not wise, but rather, he recognized his ignorance, which set him apart from those who falsely believed they had knowledge. Such recognition of ignorance is now termed Socratic ignorance and speaks volumes about his philosophy. He believed that acknowledging what we do not know is a critical step toward wisdom and understanding. In his pursuit of truth, Socrates faced extreme consequences. In 400 BCE, he was tried and ultimately sentenced to death, accused of impiety and corrupting the youth of Athens. His trial was a reflection of his life. He did not shy away from discussing contentious issues and challenging powerful citizens, which made him popular among some and a target among others. Rather than recant his beliefs or flee the city with the help of his friends, Socrates chose to remain true to his principles, accepting his fate with dignity. He believed that escaping would violate his commitment to the laws of Athens, further solidifying his status as a moral exemplar. Now, how do Socrates' ideas apply to us today? His principles of questioning, critical thinking, and intellectual humility are more essential than ever in an age dominated by information overload. In a world rife with misinformation, Socratic dialogue can help us think clearly, evaluate claims critically, and engage constructively with differing viewpoints. The Socratic method invites us to not take information at face value but to interrogate it. We can ask ourselves, what are the underlying assumptions here? What evidence supports this claim, or are there contradictions in this argument? Socratic questioning fosters an environment of intellectual openness and respect, allowing for rich discussions that can help bridge divides in today's polarized society. Furthermore, Socrates' exploration of virtue as knowledge continues to influence modern philosophies. He argued that if a person truly understood what was right, they would naturally act accordingly, which links morality closely to knowledge. This means that ethical failures arise from ignorance rather than an inherent inclination toward wrongdoing. Such a perspective challenges us to think deeply about our motivations and decisions in our own lives. Understanding this connection between knowledge and ethical behavior remains a topic of discussion amongst philosophers and ethicists today. As we reflect on Socrates' teachings and life, we see his enduring legacy. He transformed the field of philosophy, shifting its focus from natural phenomena to human values and ethics. His influence extends far beyond his era, impacting not just philosophical thought but also shaping the fields of education, law, and psychology. Socratic ideals continue to serve as the backbone of critical thinking curricula in classrooms around the world. Today, as students and learners, you are encouraged to draw from Socratic principles in your educational journey. Embrace questioning, reflect on your beliefs, and engage in thoughtful discussions. By doing so, you contribute to the vibrant tradition that Socrates established centuries ago. In summary, Socrates challenged the prevailing ideas of his time and established a legacy that fundamentally reshaped Western thinking. His commitment to self-examination, critical inquiry, and moral integrity stands as a testament to the power of philosophy in human life. We explored his unique method of questioning, his trial and execution, and how his principles remain relevant to modern education and critical thinking. By embracing Socratic practices in our own lives, we can embark on a quest for wisdom and deeper understanding. Thank you for joining us today on Spelling Bee Ninja, where we brought to life the remarkable legacy of Socrates, the father of Western philosophy. If today's lesson inspired you, don't forget to subscribe for more engaging content about history's greatest thinkers. Remember, philosophy is not just about learning, it's about thinking deeply and questioning boldly. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and examining your own lives.